TED Talks is a guide compiled by Chris Anderson full of top tips for public speaking that will help you deliver a rousing speech. Top tips from the founder of TED Talks on how to make your own speeches stand out from the crowd and captivate your audience. Fear of public speaking is the #1 fear of most American adults, ahead of spiders, fear of heights, or fear of being alone. Fear of public speaking can keep you from taking advantage of opportunities that could be great for your career simply because it's so difficult to face. 1. Why people are afraid of public speaking. In this chapter, we learn why the fear of public speaking is so human and understandable. Public speaking is an isolating and uncomfortable act that makes one feel vulnerable and exposed. Facing one's fears can be encouraging because it replaces our fear with confidence. 2. Connect with your audience. In most cases, your mind is one of skepticism rather than interest. You're not interested in what the speaker has to say, so you're more likely to notice if he or she stumbles over his or her words. Your relationship with your audience determines whether or not they're receptive to what you've to say. If you want to connect with your listeners, you should start by befriending them. That doesn't mean you've to build a lifelong bond of love and trust, but it does mean that you need to achieve a certain level of intimacy and vulnerability. Public speaking is inherently a vulnerable act because it exposes you and puts you in the public eye. Instead of exuding false confidence, be vulnerable. If you're nervous, tell your audience. Don't be afraid to show your nervousness physically, such as by blushing or sweating. 3. Confidence is key. It's possible to be confident and nervous at the same time. Focus on how you feel about many important aspects of your speech. Asking for a dress code is a good place to start. The author argues that confidence isn't the same as the absence of fear. If you know the dress code from the start, you can make a good first impression. It may not seem like a big deal, but if your audience is wearing a tuxedo and you come on stage in sweatpants and sneakers, you'll immediately look out of place. TED Talk host Chris Packham gives you some tips on how to overcome your fears and deliver a compelling speech. Throw everything you know about public speaking out the window. Above all, be authentic and genuine, and remember that confidence isn't the absence of fear. For more 5-minute book digests, check our other videos. See you soon.